So we're walking to the Tower of London, as you can see on the left. And as we're walking, we decided to go across Tower Bridge. And there we are, looking at Tower Bridge. So Tower Bridge spans the River Thames and is close to the Tower of London, so that's where it gets the name, Tower Bridge. As we climbed the tower, they had little museum pieces, tributes to the workers who worked on the tower, from people who were divers, who were working digging out the mud, to people putting in the rivets, and the stories of everybody working there, which was quite interesting. And the bridge was built between 1886 and 1894. And back in those days, of course, they didn't have much in health and safety, so there was quite a few fatalities. And here we are walking across the span that goes between the two towers. Quite a spectacular view from up high. And the interesting thing here is that they actually pulled out a big section of the floor and replaced it with glass, so you could walk along and look down through the glass, which was quite a nice experience.
In between the two towers, we look at the models of the workers that worked on the bridge over the years, and just demonstrating the lack of safety gear that they were using and how high up it was with the wind and no shelter. Such a great view of the city from the top of the bridge. Lucky we're not afraid of heights. It's such a novel thing to do, to walk and see the traffic below. We were hoping that they would raise the bridge for a boat to come through, but we just missed it by a few minutes, as by the time we came back down, a boat was passing through.
This is the engine room. They used to run the bridge. It's all electric motors now.
There was also two charters. One did anything, all sorts of jobs, but he was also in the electrical securities, and as much as he put a plot on something, or change jobs, but not for shelf. The other one.
Mechanical rooms. So this is the governor on the engine, and if it spins too fast, it pulls down that pin from the top. The arms go out wider with centrifugal force, and it pulls that pin down, which applies a brake to the whole system to keep everything running as it should. Apparently, the bridge opens up about 1,000 times a year for boats to pass under. And the boats have right-of-way, so if a boat wants to pass under the bridge, they have the priority over anybody on land, whether it's a politician or a dignitary. It doesn't matter, the boat has right-of-way. Apparently now they have to give 24 hours notice to their intent to pass under the bridge, and it costs the boat nothing to pass under. In fact, the whole bridge is run as a charity, and that pays for the upkeep of about half a dozen bridges along the river, as well as making a big trust fund that goes towards charitable causes, which is quite nice.